Taking no shorts. Coming right up.
We talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice.
Now I gotta talk, we all gotta be quiet. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
And now your host, Taking No Shorts podcast, Jay Rizzy.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. One more time.
Yeah. Encore. Let's go, baby.
Hello. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 140. This is Taking No Shorts podcast. I am your host, Jay Grizzly Green, a.k.a. Mr. Leave No Meat on the Bone. I ain't want to hit that one, a.k.a. Wanda's son.
Oh shit!
Hey. And last but not least, a.k.a. Jenna's grandson. Hey, y'all. Make sure you like, share, subscribe anywhere where you find your favorite podcast, and check us out every Friday around this time on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Let's go ahead and get right into the podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, he's been here before, but he is a fellow comedian.
Exactly.
He is also a comedy promoter. I done seen him book a lot of rooms.
Exactly.
And last but not least, he is the Razzle Dazzle Late H.
Come on, man. We in the building, man. Shout out to Jake Grizzo, man. Word up.
Wait,
Yes, sir.
the Razzle Dazzle. Where'd you come up with that one, bro?
That's a good question. I was in LA, and some people know I was in LA. How I got to LA was a very interesting thing. I was with my dope dealing brother, hopped out the box truck, started living in LA. You know what I mean? Like randomly. Like it was a wild story. But when I was out there, I basically came from nothing. You know what I mean? So me coming from nothing and making something out of nothing, the concept of Razzle Dazzle is just like
Awesome.
yeah, it's like what's behind it. You don't know what's behind my hand, but I'm showing you this, but you don't know what's really going on. That's the Razzle Dazzle for you. It's like, watch this.
Yeah.
But you don't know. It's like, it's really not shit back here, but look at this. Isn't that amazing? I'm Barnum and Bailey. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what Razzle Dazzle means to me. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, good. I got it. I know the audience got it when they saw you do this, Joe. David Copperfield.
Yeah,
So
no bullshit.
for folks who don't know, I think it was about 5 episodes ago, so about a month and a half ago, I had another comedian on La Jay, Tangy, so funny.
Very funny, Tangy.
Very funny, Tangy.
Yeah.
LI's finest.
Mm-hmm.
There in VA doing her thing, and I say, bring a plus one. And she comes in, I greet, I thank her like I do all the guests. I appreciate you coming. And Leighton comes in. He had on the white frames. He had on the white.
Those are the official Razzle Dazzles. You can get them now for $39.99.
Yeah.
Nah.
And he sat off camera, and you was just, I said, all right, cats like this that stroll in like that. You did your pleasantries. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Or whatever. Cats that intro like that on the low, I just like, this motherfucker might have seen some shit.
Wouldn't recommend it.
He just seems so not. Sometimes when people come into these, when the bright lights come up, it kind of stunts them, takes them back. But you was just, you see, so talk about a little bit about some of the limelight you've seen. So when we get into this conversation about the show business game and stand-up comedy, folks can understand what your perspective is. So, like you said, you was out in LA, which is short of New York is the mecca for comedy, right?
Right, without a doubt, man.
And what was some of the experiences you had out there as far as in the entertainment game? Just give the audience one experience where I had a wow moment.
So many experiences, man, but I know one that stands out for me was being able to go on the Kevin Hart like LOL Network and be on the live podcast for Earthquake. I was on Quake's house.
Holy Jesus.
Yeah, that was amazing. You know what I mean? That was me being in the right place at the right time.
You was in the studio, man.
I was in the studio because I was with another amazing comedian. She was going and doing it. And then me just being around and being in connection with it. He kept seeing me and he was just like, well, do you want to do it? I'm like, yeah.
Who Quake was?
No, Quake didn't say it itself, but the guy who books for Quake.
Yeah.
Shout to my guy. His name's not coming to me right now, which is fucked up. But
that's all right. When you do as much stuff as we do.
Yeah, exactly. But he's amazing because I was just in proximity. He was just like, do you want to do the show? I'm like, sure. It was another opportunity where I was with the amazing female comedian that I met out there. She's from DC. Shout to her. And I was just right there and just being there. They was like, well, do you want to do this show?
Look, they say, well, do you got your SAG card first?
Right. No, see, that's the thing. It won't even, but yeah, that could happen.
That could happen. That's what they say.
But I end up getting on a Tubi show that's on, it's on Tubi now. You know what I mean? And what the fuck is the name of it? Oh, damn, that's fucked up.
That's
I can remember everything else I wanted to say.
That just means you doing it a lot, brother.
But yeah, the name of it was called, damn.
Look it up.
That's crazy.
The reason, and while you're looking it up, I'll go ahead and say this. When I first started taking those shorts, one of the motivating factors of me doing it was listening to Quake's house every night, every day, coming home from work. And I think this might have been during the election season and the 2020 election season, because Quake's house been on for quite a while. Right. But I was just, in the car, just, having when the early ideas of taking those shorts came, I was like, how do I want to do it? And the first thing, of course, if anybody knows me well enough, I just want to sit down with my friends and sound like you found it. What to say?
Man, listen, I apologize.
No,
shout out to Precious Hall. Forgive me, Precious, for forgetting about the name of it. Was called Shot of Jokes. Had a lot of amazing, funny ass comedians on there. I'm talking about, you had Boo Capone, if you know him or not, Doughboy, you know what I mean? Just who else was it? Black Jesus.
Right. Not Slink.
Slink was on there.
Oh, shit.
Like, everybody was on that joint. And for me to just be in proximity, and I guess whoever wasn't there, they weren't supposed to be there because I was supposed to be there.
Right.
Threw me right in, put me in the audience with like a lot of other big names in Hollywood. So it was just dope. You know what I mean? On the black comedy scene.
On the black comedy scene.
Yeah, like that's a scene in itself. So.
And those are wild moments for a cat like you, because where you from? I mean, do you tell cats where you from? Where you grow up at?
I always, I was born in the Bronx. I say I was born in the Bronx. I was born in Bronxville, at hospital.
Okay,
but I lived in the Bronx as a child, but my mom, uprooted me. We moved to Richmond. So at the end of the day, I'm a Richmond nigga. You know what I mean? Shout out to RVA. That's what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Richmond out. Give us our love.
Yeah, without a doubt. But I've had, New York experiences. You know what I mean? With my father, I'm like on the block. I'm rapping for Jadakiss, all different types of things. My life has always been dynamic and different from most people.
Now I got that glare on my eyes, so now
he tried to put the cool shit on like me. I seen it. I was like, that shit ain't gonna work out. But it's all good. Run it. Go ahead, Jay.
I got to stay up with the times, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I try because, like we was talking pre-show, like if you go back to the last episode, man, we talk about aging. And I'm like, yo, I don't want to keep up with the Joneses. I just want to be able to hold my weight. Like I can't, I want to be able to stay in the weight class without getting out punched.
You talking about holding your weight, man. Mm-hmm. I felt the weight on my shins this morning when I was running. I was trying to run and motivate. I was like, Lord, this is serious business. We're getting older. You know what I mean? Like I said, I ain't counting no age. We just had the Razzle Dazzle and friends. Mm-hmm. But when you get older, you feel these things that you don't expect to feel. So these young motherfuckers coming up, they need to understand. Like
that shit coming.
Yeah.
You gonna act like it ain't. But when it comes, the more young cats, y'all be in denial about that shit, the more hurt your feelings gonna be.
No bullshit.
when that shit hits you. Don't say Jay Grizz ain't tell y'all black asses. So all right, so came up, born in the city, in the tri-state, Bronxville, and then you got down to VA. And so what was life growing up in the house with the Razzle Dazzle? And mom Razzle Dazzle.
Back then I was not the Razzle. Back then, to my family, what they called me, And listen, I don't want any of you motherfuckers ever see me. You better not call me this.
Shit. Well, you might not want to say
that shit out of you. No, it don't matter. I think they know better. And I'm not even gonna talk crazy because that's not what I'm just saying. It's the personal thing.
Right.
I wouldn't want with 50 Cent. You gonna call him
Curtis?
We're not even Curtis. We had the other name. What was it?
The
Bubba?
mad rapper or something.
Shit. Whatever. You not. He don't know. He old as hell. Should ask him about Big Daddy Kane. But look. They call me Lele or Ledu. You know what I'm saying? That's my everybody got a family name. If you're somebody in your family, nobody give a fuck about you. You might not. You just, that's just
yeah.
But if you got a family name, I was Ledu. Ledu. My auntie called me Ledu. My mama, you know what I mean? My father, like, hey, Ledu, what you doing, Ledu? You know what I mean? It's just one of them things. So,
and what was life like in the household for
when I first came out the womb? I was living with a silver spoon. You understand me? Like my daddy was a rich nigga. You know what I mean? A boss.
Exactly for that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's the thing. It's so interesting because it's like I come up under that. I get a different understanding of life. Some y'all niggas' daddies ain't shit. You know what I mean? They ain't give a fuck about you.
Ain't never been out of town.
Ain't never seen nothing, did nothing. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? So, but it's the concept that it's like I came up under a boss. My father owned various stores through Yonkers, in the Westchester area. He owned, I want to say 11 to 13 stores. I don't know if it was at the same time per se, but a lot of stores. Steve's Market. Shout to Steve's Market. Shout to everybody that was a part of Steve's Market. My mother used to work for him. You know what I mean? He had his wife working there. It was just a lot of people that know about that. If you from Yonkers or you from the Westchester, Bronx area, you know about Steve's Market. You know what I mean? He was a great man. And that was just when somebody does something, it's just a tip of what they did. He's like, he was a hair stylist. He said, I wasn't a barber, I was a hairstylist. He told me he
put parts in niggas' head.
Hey, he'll do that too. That's the thing. When you realize when my father passed away, God bless him.
God rest his soul.
God rest his soul. But I'm at the funeral and a nigga come to me like, something you ain't know about your daddy.
Yeah, that's happened.
He used to rob niggas. Yeah. Like, wow.
That happened. Niggas, they deathbed confessions, but they say shit that if they was alive, they would never tell anybody.
No bullshit. But I'm sure that was back in his past. But it's like learning that he was a hairstylist and he did James Brown's hair, and the way he used to book comedians and book performers to come down and perform at his clubs. He had the club, The Last Uganda. He had Story Untold. And then all the way up to the end when he was like on the way out, you know what I mean? I was with him, you know what I mean? I was with him, not every day, but it's like we was close. We used to. That's why it's interesting because you had the Razzle Dazzle and friend. Craig heard me talk about on stage. I'm getting my dick sucked with my dad. I'm like,
that shit was dead ass.
Craig, it won't fucking $2 hole, Craig.
Oh, Craig.
It was a $5 hole, Craig.
$5?
Yeah, $5.
I cracked up when he said that because I was like, why would he know that?
It's the authenticity we was talking about as far as being a comedian. I speak about what really happened. Like my mom is like, why you don't just embellish some shit? Talk about. I'm like, well, she don't say shit. Mom, you see how sweet my mama is. She is amazing. She
enticed me with the macaroni salad.
Right. And the turkey.
The turkey.
Come on, man.
Because I ain't gonna lie to you, like, you don't eat everybody macaroni salad, right? So she was just like, and I was sitting in proximity to her, so I was looking at it, and I saw this. What it was. I saw the person next to me killing it,
right.
And I was just like, "Is it good?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I was just looking over. I was just like, and your mom was like,
"You trying to get down?"
You should go ahead.
Been like that. I want to give my mother her flowers because she's always held the whole family down, like, you know what I'm saying, forever, like constantly, and won't stop doing it because that's just who she is as a person, and that rubs off on me and my brother and the rest of the family. So
how many siblings you got, or you don't know?
That's some real shit. You know what? No,
I know too. I'm from that type of family.
This is some real shit, though. Like, I know my brothers. I got older brothers. My brother Russ. Shout out to my brother Russ. My brother Rodney. I got my older brother Marcus. You know what I mean? That was the one I hopped out the box truck on. You cussed me the fuck out. But I'm like, you don't understand. I'm like a white boy. Yeah, for sure. But it's just the concept. Then I'm riding down the street with my pops and shit, and he's like, "Digga, your brother." I'm thinking he's talking about my brother Marcus because my brother Marcus is in Yonkers too. Right. And he was like, "I'm like, oh, what Marcus?" He was like, "Nah, it's your brother Kevin with the gimpy leg." I'm like, "What? You not even gonna stop, nigga? Like, what the fuck is going on?" Like, it's crazy. My life's crazy. So you know,
them old school players.
Yeah,
my dad was like that too. And he's still around, so it's like when something like he called me the other night. And we was talking about my mom, and My mom transitioned 5 years ago.
Wow.
So we speak more now that mom is no longer on this plane than we did ever in life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when we do, he be telling me stories that he would never have said if mom was around.
Right.
You know, I think it's a statute of limitations. Is once you transition, now motherfuckers can say shit.
Yeah, without a doubt.
And so that's what he said. You ain't know about the brother with the limp leg until
you ain't tell me shit about it, and he ain't stop. He like, yo, that's Kevin. I'm like, okay, well, shit, I ain't gonna never meet this nigga. What?
I remember my little brother. The first time I met my little brother, he's my brother. He not even. We just don't have the same. We share the same father.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was like 7 years old, and I go now. It's just me, and I go to my room. It was me and my sisters. I take that back. I go, but I'm the only boy, so I had a room all to myself.
How many sisters? I'm switching the dynamic.
No.
This is my interview. I'm interviewing this nigga. How many sisters you got?
It's a conversation.
Brothers and sisters. You the youngest?
Well, I had two sisters. I got two sisters. I really got three, but it's like my cousin. I consider because she grew up in the same house with. So I got three sisters, and then I was the only guy. I was the only man.
Gotcha.
And then one day I go upstairs to my room. And I had a bunk bed, even though I was the only boy in the house.
Oh, wow. You had your own bunk bed.
Yeah,
that's
so
cool, man.
Spoon in your mouth type stuff.
Right.
I kind of know
they
what you're talking
you,
about. Yeah.
because you the baby boy.
I was the oldest. Strange
you
enough,
the oldest. Oh, you just an old, spoiled ass nigga.
Yeah, I'm old.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
So, and I go in and I see a nigga. First, the nigga was way darker than me. I don't hate to play the shade game, but that nigga was four shades darker than me. And he was on the top bunk.
Oh, wow. You know, top bunk covered it. They covered the top bunk. Yeah, real deal.
I'm a stripper.
Fuck you doing? I'm 7.
Right.
I want to say, what the fuck you doing in my house?
Right.
My mom said, well, you having company, you keep spending the night, you know, y'all go play, do stuff, blah, 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 blah. It took like a day and a half for them to be like, that's your brother. And I was just like,
forever company, nigga.
Right, forever.
He's with you now.
Right?
Accept it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, some of the shit out, folks.
Right,
traumatized us and did
no
us.
bullshit.
So
you
it's
just gotta
up on
live with
stage.
it. Like, yeah, real deal.
It's up on stage somehow. All right, so you're growing up. You got these siblings. Your dad is a entrepreneur, getting it up in Westchester. Your mom's a sweet soul. She's making macaroni salad. And,
For sure.
Yeah, and here we are. Just let's talk about this. Like the high school, like the coming of age lady. That coming of age lady. Like what was that like? Like when you was just figuring out who you were as a young person. Tell us some things that come to mind when I talk about.
When I think about that, like, you know, I'm coming up and well, at one point I was a thespian, so I was doing a school play. I remember doing not just the play at the school. I was doing a play at actual place called Swift Creek Mill Playhouse.
Okay.
Shout out to everybody at Swift Creek Mill Playhouse for giving me the opportunity. It was called Obatila's Egg. And I got paid to do that. And I'm in like 5th grade and I'm leaving school to go perform for other kids. It was an 8 show performance, but it was just interesting. Like, so
you got exposed to the arts or to acting,
right, as a child, like, yeah,
performing early.
Yeah, real deal. And then as I grew older, I started smoking weed. So, you know what I mean, different things. You know what I mean? You get into shit and you lose your motivation. That's why I was like my son, my 11-year-old son, I'm like, I know he wants to experience different things. Like, you're 11, but they grow up so fast. And it's just like, leave that shit alone. You're not going to develop correctly. You like, nah, but you be high as hell. But but you understand, you do it to unwind. But as a child, you need your growth and development.
Oh, yeah. You should not. And one thing I will say at my Gen X years is I'm so glad I do more medicinal and cannabis now, and I can handle it.
Right.
If I like back then when I was in college and stuff, I was fucking myself up.
Right.
You fucking up your brain.
Right.
And you not really I think some say men's brains don't develop until they like 25 anyway.
And it shows. And it shows. Motherfuckers stupid as hell. And it's so crazy. I realize, like, as I've grown older, I realize how stupid I look to my dad. The stupid things that my son tell me, I'm just like, you's a stupid motherfucker. Okay. You dumb as hell. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You learn these things that come with maturity, and the things that my father always instilled in me, it comes back, it regurgitates back to me. It's just like, my father told me some real shit. He was like, be careful out here, son.
Mm-hmm.
These bitches be fucking out of both pants legs. Back then, I didn't understand what the fuck he meant. But it's such a truth. I'm like, wow, that's how real it was with me. That's why I keep it real with my son. But as far as growing up,
age appropriate time.
Hey, when is the time to understand something, a jewel like that?
Yeah, there is no. I mean, honestly, you want to tell him that shit when he hit kindergarten.
Right,
like,
no bullshit.
As soon as he see another young lady,
right, white,
like,
black, Puerto Rican, and Mexican, it
don't matter.
These bitches doing anything, son. You know
that's some player shit right there.
Nah,
These
no
bitches
bullshit.
fucking out both.
Come
legs.
on, man. He told me that shit. I was just like, I ain't understand. He told me so many things that I didn't understand. But then as you grow, I'm like, So I don't hesitate to lay shit on my son. Whether it don't have to be about sex, but because the things I've learned, I didn't learn till I was 40 or 50 or 30 or 40 years old. So I'm giving it to him now. I'm like, if you learn this at 8, 9, 10, 11, what would you be at 30 or 40? You'll be so far beyond your years. Yeah. So I give him that game about humanity, people, how to deal with, you know what I mean, all different types of things. So that young Leighton going to Swift Mill Creek. Yeah. See, I was innocent then. I wasn't into nothing. But then as I started getting older, I started hanging with these public school motherfuckers. So what you was a private school then? I was in private school at one point. I was going to shout out to I was about to say, what was it? St. Andrews. I went to St. Andrews, which I thought was a Catholic school until recently. They said it's a Presbyterian school. Presbyterian. I didn't know that. I thought I was going to Catholic school. My kids went to St. Andrews until I got the goddamn bill. I said, get your ass. This was the late 2010s. So get your asses up out of here. Yeah. And they said that motherfucker haunted too. And it was haunted. It is what it is. But I was going there. See, that's the thing. People don't understand when you have those type of experiences, it makes you a different type of dynamic. I'm around mostly white kids. Mm-hmm. So now I know how to deal with white people. Well, you would think I do. I don't know. These motherfuckers, we'll get to that. These days in 2010, they a little fugazi. Yeah, it is what it is. But as I grew older and went to public school, now I'm old. Now I'm introduced to weed. But even before that, I was always a hustler. Did the white boys put you on the weed? Or? No. The white boys ain't had nothing. It was illegal. The white boys would have gave you that hard. Yeah, no bullshit. Some cocaine. So, yeah, no, but smoking weed with one of my friends, you know what I mean? I remember, and it was just something that was just dynamic. I'm like, I'm high as shit. It was amazing. I'm hanging out the car upside down. I drunk a orange soda. It was just like so delicious. I'm like, oh. You can feel the carbonated sparkle. Right. You always chase that first time. You'll never be high like your first time. My God. My homeboy Joe and Crazy Mike. I think it was some Mexican salt. It had Mexican jumping beans in that shit. But we was teenagers, high school, and we drove around Bird Park so many fucking times. It just laughing, head hanging out the way. Like you said, laughing like uncontrollably. Fun times. Right. But we had no idea how many brain cells we were just obliterating. Right. Oh man! So but me in school at that time, just to go back to the question, it was me as a hustler. Like I used to sell stuff in school. They always knew me as hustle man. You was a plug. Come on, man! Listen, and look, I had a candy. I used to go over to the salvage barn, right, and get the candy, and then and resell it. So I get the big thing of icebreakers for 25 cents. It might have cost and sell it for $1. So your dad's spirit. It was always in me. So and then until one girl knew what I was doing. She was like, he getting this for 25 cents. Yeah, shout to Ine. A sister will always a sister will always peep game, a real one. No doubt. I was saying this in a previous episode, like getting accountability called to us, called to me as always been a sister, never been another brother. Another brother be like, yo, I understand. But a woman always held me accountable and say, you full of shit. Without a doubt. You got to accept it. Like, yeah, you right. You full of shit. Man, all right. So selling the weed. No, I used to, this is what I used to do. I used to sell candy, snacks, and all that. I used to sell CDs in school. I used to burn them. I remember selling the Prodigy HNIC CD. It was all types at that time. You know what I mean? Yeah. 02. Yeah. Was that 02? I want to say it was 02. I think you could be very right. That was the shit. $100 bill. HNIC. Come on, man. Word up. That was 02. I was on that goddamn bear shit. I graduated in 02. But did I do that? Was I selling it coming out of high school? You probably was, nigga. Ain't no fucking telling.
On that, what is it, Napster? It might have been 2000.
I was on that Kaza shit. You know what I mean?
Kaza, anything to get free music.
No bullshit. Yeah, downloading all of that. You know what I mean? But and then I used to sell weed, but I was not. I didn't sell weed. I was really the liaison for weed. I know the nigga who got the weed, and I always had a white boy. Keep you a white boy in your life, because I was beating the hell out of the white boy head, and that's fucked up. I actually confessed to him one time. I was just like, listen, man, I've been stealing your weed all this time. If you really want a dark alley where I got the weed at, I actually just took half of it.
You want to shoot a fail one after you told him?
I mean, we fought before, but it wasn't about that. We fought over some dumb shit. But he's still mad, though. I could tell he's mad. He seen my post with doing what he's like, you are not famous. You are not a star. I'm like, yeah, all right, nigga, you can't tell me that shit, nigga. I am the Razzle Dazzle. Fuck what you talk about.
You're a very confident brother. I looked through your social media after you came with Tangent, and I said, this good is that. I thought, look, I say I gotta talk to him again, and I know when I came to the Razzle Dazzle, I said that you said you need to have me back to kind of elaborate a little bit on who Latent H is. Right. So as we're getting to this part of the conversation, that energy that you have, see the shades and all that, but was you a hyper kid or something? I mean,
that's a good question. I don't think I'm a hyper person per se, but I do have a charismatic.
You got that je ne sais quoi. Yeah, you know that French shit. You know that French shit. And I picked that up when I was looking at your social media, and then when it's showtime, some people, like I remember when I first started doing comedy, and I had a comic come back, you know, when you walking up, he was like, yo, he was really trying to help me. He was like, yo, you need more energy because you coming off like you too cool or you depressed. And I think I was depressed. That's probably what it was. It can happen, really. You know, and I couldn't do it. But when excuse me, so when I see you, and you know, when comics, when you're on, or when you're on and you're not, you know, and I can easily see you on, and it just, I don't know if you've heard this before. It jumps out to the camera.
I hear that, yeah, and it's interesting because when I'm off, I'm fucking off. But when I'm on, boy, it's magic. You know what I mean? Like,
that happens.
Yeah, but it's like I need to work. Like if I was gonna do it, that's the thing, and I think I said this last time. I know I'm bigger than comedy. Even when I was in LA, it's like it's really weird how it's like I'm a comedy.
I put on my
comedy
thing,
undercover boss or some shit.
Yeah, I'm comedy adjacent.
Yeah,
I'm not jaded anymore because jaded gonna make it sound like I used to. I sucked, I bombed, and I was not that type of comic. I was an open micer, but once I started first. I respected the game so much.
Yeah, I respect the game of comedy.
And the going out every night to work on your bits and stuff.
You were doing this in New York?
I was doing this in New York and DC and Richmond.
Amazing, man.
And I was just like, oh, this is so much work. And I was lazy. Right. And I could see, and I tip cap to all the cats that go out there and do that. And then once you do get a little traction, the business side of the game, I was just like, yeah, I'm out.
But a lot of people don't understand that. Like, this is show business.
Yeah, the business side. The show part was easier than the business
But yeah,
side.
People got to understand, like, a lot of people, you could be here, you could be in DC, you could be in New York, you could be in LA. You could still be running around chasing your motherfucking tail.
Yeah.
That's the part that people don't understand about this shit.
Fuck.
That's the part. Like, you could be, these motherfuckers in LA right now, they doing all types of shows, but they're still in the loop of doing what they're doing, and they don't see forward progression and there's other people, shout to my brothers, that's doing things and they're like progressing and going higher in the game.
And
so it's
in pro wrestling, they say they strap a rocket to your back. In show business, if you go up in front of the right motherfucker, they will strap a fucking rocket to your back and you're off to the races.
But then people don't realize either that, you know what I mean, just to drop this seed in there, like, it's spiritual, man. We not fighting against flesh and blood, man. This is a spiritual warfare that's going on. You know what I mean?
And how In what way?
Man, everything is spiritual. You know what I mean? It's all behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Like I got all types of crazy shit. People try to sabotage. They do all types of shit. It's like they know my spirit though.
Yeah.
When they talk crazy to me, and then when they see me in real life, they change their fucking tune. And it's not because I'm trying to be the most tough guy. I'm not trying to
give me an example without names of a situation.
Man, give you an example.
Yeah, give me an example of
so many different
spiritually someone that you feel was sent to kind of like drag you, like take away your essence.
Well, nobody can ever take away the essence of me. You know what I mean? But when people come with all types of shit. People do saboteur things, and it's like at this point in my life, I get it. I know that people's personal agenda is what drives it. I don't have to know why you did it. I know you were thinking about yourself and how or maybe you were thinking from a small mindset and like, okay, well, if I can muster up to be, it's like, all right, cool, my guy, do your thing. You know what I mean? Like,
did you have some paperwork on them? Like, did they fuck up the money?
I mean, you know, I don't never let nobody fuck up.
That's what I was going to say. One of the things I found out in the show business game, like you could do a lot of shit, talk behind my back,
right?
Or sabotage, run me down to other comics and say this guy was great and this guy wasn't great or whatever. But what you not gonna do is if I ask you for 5 wings and some Hennessy, nigga, you better not give me 4.
Yeah, you need that.
You know what I'm saying?
With some extra sauce. Come on, baby.
That's when I will find the niggatry, because it's been a long time since I didn't get, but that's when I find it. And the funny part that you say that everybody in show business or in stand up when I was in it that tried my constitution was motherfuckers that if it wasn't stand up and shit, black, you would not dare anybody. You would never try that shit if it wasn't in this lane.
Because a motherfucker really don't know how stupid you really is.
Yeah, if it was the street, you would never do that. You would never do that.
That's
shit.
what would be so interesting to me. It's like, oh, you think I'm just Mr. Funny Man? Yeah. Like tickle, nigga. All right, but it's all good. I let it just like flow off my back. Because if I wasn't doing anything, then y'all wouldn't say anything. That's really what it comes down to. Like I make myself a part of the conversation because I make traction. I do things to make a motherfucker have to say, we don't like this nigga, or you know what I'm saying?
Up. Yeah, you brought that up last time. You was like, you gotta find out what was the title. Either Tangy gave it to you, or you're the most hated man in comedy.
Yeah, man. I got motherfucking comedians like, yo, the most infamous.
Yeah, the most infamous. Wow. And I'm like, new. So I'm like, what are they talking about? And to be fair, let me do my journal. I'm not a journalist, but I did no background on Leighton to find. I did not ask around any.
Oh, you ain't shit. I thought you'd have did some research, man.
Nah, nigga. That's why. Look, that's why you here. If I did, I probably would have.
Right.
Because excuse me, I give motherfuckers a fair shot. Right. You know, I'm not, and definitely I'm not gonna prejudge somebody off of some shit I heard firsthand. I go off of.
And that's real nigga shit though, because I had a motherfucker come to me recently like, yeah, he had said. So that's why I ain't going. I'm just like, all right, bro. So you ain't come to me about this shit. You gonna base it off what another nigga
do that.
Said.
Never do that.
And niggas show their hand, and it's just like, okay,
never do that.
You show your hand, and it is what it is with me. I don't care. It's all good. You just never get another opportunity with me. I'm a billionaire. What we talking about?
Right, here we go.
Yeah. Exactly.
So why do because you all right? So let me do the setup, and I'm gonna let you do the punch on this. I do know that in show business, in some circles in show business, and in some circles in stand up, it could be kind of like cliquey. I was thinking about this today after I talked to you earlier. I was like, oh, it kind of feel like high school. Like you got like, or middle school where everybody is finding out in the comedy world, like, where is your orbit?
Right.
Where are you going to land, so to speak? And I was just like, oh, well, maybe Leighton didn't land in an orbit and he got his own motherfucking universe.
And that's exactly what it was, bro. Like, even in LA, like, it's cliquey everywhere you go, right? But I never gravitated to a clique. It's like I could go to these group of motherfuckers. I could be over there with them. I I never look at it. I'm over. I stand over top of the whole shit.
Yeah.
I'm not in it. I'm over it. It's weird. And I think that's how you're supposed to live your whole life. But a lot of people can't look at life like that. They don't have that. But even here, like when I went, like when I had the issue with all of these white motherfuckers, right? Like I don't have no problem with none of them. At the end of the day, I realized being a big fish in a fucking, like I'm a fucking shark. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm bigger than life. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn. It's just who I am. It's just I am the braggadocio. I am the. You know what I'm saying?
I can see how to somebody who is
small
not
small town hobbyist.
Exactly. Hold on, let me. It's the yellow one. Whenever you want to hit it, sir.
Which one is? What is it?
Right there. Exactly.
Yeah.
Whenever you want to hit it.
But it's just. It's like it's so crazy because it's like I'm not mad at nobody for feeling how they feel. I came here.
I don't think it's emotions. No motion. I don't think you're an emotional dude.
I'm really not.
I don't think
but I can't even lie. I do get emotional about certain things. Like you would want people, you want people to like you, but at the same time, I don't give a fuck. It's like, bro, who are you? Who the fuck are you? I went and fucking put my life on the line, did things that if you can drop me off anywhere in the world now, and I'll just start making shit happen. So when I came here, that's what I was expecting to do. It's like, bro, imagine coming from jumping out of a box truck to having your own show on Hollywood Boulevard. Come on, bro. Like coming to the point where, and then I'm there with the guy. I got a 100-seat theater on Hollywood Boulevard. Shout out to my brother Chris with the Hang On to the Dream Theater. He was even saying, he was like, yo, this might be too much for you because you're not packing it out.
Yeah,
I'm not packing it out, but I'm bringing big names, like not the biggest names, but I got Shane from Comic View and Def Comedy Jam coming in there. I got Jordan Rock doing my show. I got different names, the people that's lesser known, but they still them niggas. To hear more came through. Fucking Henry Coleman, niggas that's coming up in the game that they see what the fuck I'm doing and they respect. So who the fuck are you here and tell me what I'm doing? This is the part too. This is the part, and I'm not mad at nobody. But this is the whole thing. If I put your fucking face on the flyer as a promoter, fuck the comedy shit. Who the fuck is coming to see you?
Your friends. Exactly. Your friends.
Who the fuck is coming? Not even them. Their mama don't even want to see them. And this is the reason why I'm breaking this shit down. Motherfuckers tell the same joke. I've been here for almost I've been here for a year. I see you at the beginning when I come here when I'm doing the Triller show. And then I see you.
Triller, man.
Shout out to Triller, man.
Triller,
man.
I gotta get him to come on too.
Yeah, you gotta get Triller on.
He's been in the game for a minute because I remember seeing him back when I was still in the street.
And that was me and Triller. We worked together. We co-produced the show together. So it's just like when I'm doing the Triller show, I see the same comedian come. Now it's fucking 11, 12 months later, and you saying the exact same shit verbatim. You didn't work on anything new. You just like, what the fuck is wrong with you, motherfucker?
All right, Lade, now I'm gonna ask you this question.
All right. Let me calm down. I'm sorry.
You're fine. Trust me, you're not the only comic that have been on take. It's called Taking No Shorts. So bullshit. You ain't taking no shorts tonight.
Come on, dog.
And
that shit ain't even funny. Motherfuckers been saying the same shit for 13 months, and y'all niggas ain't that shit to get a couple Snickers. Motherfucker.
Speaking of Snickers, let me get some candy.
Yeah, man. A couple Reese's cups in you. Yeah. What is sponsored by Reese's? You gotta get a sponsor up in in this motherfucker.
I done reached out. Well, first of all,
Jimmy John's goddamn acting to
they told me I cuss too much. I tried to work on the cussing.
I'm trying to. You gotta get with the right people. You know what I'm saying? The right motherfucker. Like, yeah, no bullshit.
All right. So I mean,
that was give me a reason in there.
That was a funny callback a little bit.
No bullshit.
So when we talk about, so let me let the audience know what he's talking. What Layden is explaining or saying, he's really explaining why he is difficult for folks in the comedy game to befriend, endear, get close to. You know, sometimes you gotta be dolo, and to some people that comes off like, oh, you know, you don't want to be
no, I'm not joining your clique.
Yeah, you don't want to be a peer, you don't want to be a colleague, or you want to be antisocial. I honestly believe that has nothing to do with it.
It's not. It's about, because that's the thing. If I put like, this is the whole thing. When all the white motherfuckers, this is their white clique. With their head, you know what I mean, their comedy counselor, consulate, or whatever the fuck.
They got a
counselor. They came to me with this shit like, oh, well, Then they don't understand. This is the part that nobody understood. I had the AI flyers. I'm doing some cutting edge shit. Motherfuckers gonna come to me and say, oh, well, I don't really like this. When I'm asking these people to do it, they're saying, yeah, sure, I'll do it. I'm not just doing some big fucking King Kong gorilla shit and just taking their little white women and forcing them onto the flyers.
When you putting them on the flyer, you asking them.
I'm saying, hey, this flyer is provocative and it's zany. Are you open to doing this? I'm texting that. Then, like, I literally got this shit in text. And then these white motherfuckers, I love white people. White people are adorable. Yeah, exactly. I love white people because, exactly. And I'm going to tell you why I love white people. But this is a side note, because I was thinking about it today. White people, and I already knew it, but it's it was running through my mind. White people got to be the way they are because.
I'm so scared.
No, this is why they got to be like that. We would swallow them up.
Yeah.
If they mix with us, they would go away. They would go and stink. Are you like, why the white man keep his neck on his foot on my neck? Nigga, they got to. We would fucking destroy their whole thing. Yeah. Any race mixing with them, they become the other. So whatever, I get it.
They become Holly Berry.
Well, whatever, yeah, whatever. Jamiroquai.
Yeah. Love that band, man.
Yeah, but it's just the concept. Like, so I understand white people. Like, well, a lot of niggas don't understand. I get them. You know what I'm saying? So even when it's like, oh, you think I'm trying to use I ask these bitches. Damn. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not I don't got no harm against. Like, I got love for everybody. It's the concept. But when I ask you, you say yes.
And then feel some kind of way afterwards.
Yeah, then you got somebody that's coming up like, oh yeah, well, we don't. You're gonna talk for all these people that already agreed to doing what I'm doing. Then it's the concept back around to the circle of me putting your fucking face on there. Who's coming? Who's coming because I put your face on there?
In essence, you're saying, who cares?
It doesn't matter. Right. So now let me sexualize it. So maybe somebody be interested.
Right.
And then it's the thing. They were saying, oh well, we're not trying to get you canceled. We don't want to. How you gonna cancel me? I got my own audience. Right. We're not even connected. The people that come to see me don't even come to see you. And you probably eat a dick coming to my stage. Eat a dick is the proverbials of, listen, you suck so much that you ate a dick up there. Nobody fucking laugh.
That nigga's tripping.
So it's just, that's what they say from New York to LA. Eat a dick on the stage. You ain't been in the game. That's what they say.
Yeah.
But
man, you.
I'm just saying, I'm venting a little bit, but it's just the concept of, what the fuck are we talking about? If people agree to doing something,
we're talking about.
Talking about practice.
Come on, baby.
Not a game. Not a game. Not a game.
That's what we talk about, lady.
Practice.
We're not talking about it.
Not a game.
Thank you, Bubba Chuck. As a matter of fact, my homeboy told me today is the anniversary of that press conference in 2002, May 7th, 2002. Somebody asked Allen Iverson after his homeboy was murdered. And he missed practice, and they was like, "Why you ain't at practice?" And he hit him with that. So shout out to my homeboy Kevin out in Vegas. He sent me that text this morning.
Word up.
He said, "Look, if Vegas is 3 hours ahead." I woke up and said, "Look at that shit."
Right.
I said, "Damn, you did remember that shit." All right, sorry about that one off. Let me wrap this part for you. For the audience up for you, Layden, because I understand. I get the gist of what you're saying. Sometimes you're not.
Then you want me to pay you, motherfucker?
That's what
I don't mind paying. Like, this is the thing. I don't mind paying. Like, but it's like, who comes with you? You could give a motherfucker however much money. Who's coming with you? Are you bringing 10 people with you? Are you making this shit make sense?
You want to split the door? He wants to split the door with you.
I don't mind paying the motherfucker. Who are you bringing with you? Like, are you Eddie Griffin? Are you fucking Nikki Glazer? Are you somebody who's going to be a draw? I don't even do bringer shows. I don't even do. I mean, I tried to do like a quasi bringer. That's when I was in LA. I did like a quasi bringer. And I'm like, yeah, whoever you bring, you get $5 on the ticket, and then try to make you make money. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna still do my promo. I promo and I try to get people. Whatever.
I know your background a little bit. I heard the Westchester story with Dad. Your dad makes a lot of the pieces of Layden that's coming together for Jay Grizzly.
Hey, yo, my cousin. Shout out to my cousin Drew. He been knowing me all my life, and we went to New York, and he finally met my dad. He said, "I thought I knew you, and I ain't understand you.
Man,
I met your fucking dad."
Because sometimes, same thing. My folks say, I never understood a lot of stuff about me, and like you said, I'm gonna be dead ass. I was watching. That's why I don't watch comics. Watching Holcomb pod one night.
Corey Holcomb?
Yeah.
Shout out to Corey Holcomb, man.
Corey.
No, he helped promo my show when we was in LA.
He a real nigga.
Yeah, he a real one.
And I was watching Hit 5150 one night when getting inspiration and all that. And he was like, yo, y'all some bitch ass niggas that talk with their hands. I'm one of those niggas.
Yeah.
I was like, what, nigga?
Right.
Fuck you talking about?
Right.
And I said, oh, I remember now that my mom, everybody say, you talk like your mom. You talk with your hand. I'm a very demonstrative. Even when I was on stage, I had no punches. I had setups and stories galore, and I was just a physical guy.
Right.
I ain't had no punchlines. If you're looking for a punchline for me, you better look for Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? I hire a motherfucker to write for me before I do that. But no, the hustle, I think you got the razzle dazzle, the hustle, the entrepreneurship, and cats with that mindset don't have a lot of leeway or got a lot of meat there for artists or comics that ain't got that. That you will be like, and it's hard. It's even hard to communicate with cats like that. I used to be like that. They used to call them square. Like when a street nigga would talk to me, and I'd be like, "What the fuck are you talking? I'm not." What? It was like, never mind. You're not gonna get it because
green is a pool table, twice as square.
Yeah, you a square. So so you can't. And the couple of street guys that I've done businesses with, they give me that grace, because it's like, yo, I'm a fuck with you just because I see what you're doing and I'm down with it.
Exactly.
Yeah, you don't need just because we don't mesh mentality wise.
Right.
I can see what you're doing and you putting in the work. So I think, I'm not gonna clean up what you said because I believe
fuck them motherfuckers.
Yeah, I think you're gonna stand. No, you stand
no,
on
man.
it.
God bless them people. God bless all of them. I know that it's just a small mind. It's I never seen this before. But it's never was disrespecting. It's me actually coming to real people. But the only thing that I can say, and this is the thing, I'll say this on air. I didn't know these motherfuckers.
Yeah, not from a can of paint.
I didn't know them, but I was trying to put a show together. And I'm like, if you funny, you funny. Come rock.
It didn't matter.
But that's my promotional. That's not me like, because that's they on there like, well, did you see me perform? Bitch, I don't give a fuck. Like, are you funny?
Now I'm interested. Now I'm going to do a scuttlebutt. Okay. So was it, were they concerned about their brand or?
What brand? What brand are you?
Maybe they. All right, so
they don't even have a brand. These are motherfuckers just doing some shit in the city. Where have you been? What have you done?
They're beginning.
What sacrifices have you made for this
beginning
shit?
Comic, right?
Yeah, it's like, and then it's like, all right, okay, you get a couple tickles, TDTs, and it's just this little thing of whoever they.
I'm gonna ask you the serious question.
All right, go ahead.
Is it some folks don't respect comics that come from small niches? In essence, do you get more clout if you're LA or in a New York comic as opposed to a DC or Miami or an Atlanta comic?
This is how I look at it, because even the women comics that was like running this bullshit and the men that try to stand behind it, they like, oh well, it's hard being a female comic, but at the end of the day, you know what? And that funny AF just showed it. Funny is funny.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It don't fucking matter. Are you hilarious? Can you rip a fucking tickle out of me? You know how much comedy I watch? Hours and hours of comedy. So it's like in real life on TV, like, so it's like, come on, man, like hundreds of hours of comedy to the point where I'm seeing and I'm like, I heard that before. Oh, it's the same motherfucker. I didn't even realize, but I remember hearing that comedy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was interesting, man. But whatever.
The towns don't matter.
Take a shot up in this motherfucker. Like, nah, I ain't fucking around. Nigga, hit a real shit. My whole voice timbre changed in this bitch.
For real.
Yeah, man, I changed, bro.
I guess what I think I'm trying to get some out of you. I don't think I'm gonna get it tonight. Pause on all that.
Pause.
Yeah.
Where your pause button at? Pause. Exactly.
Exactly. I'm trying to, because I don't want to know who the comic is,
right?
But I wanted. I got the idea that the comic was more concerned about his image and brand, and wanted stage time. And you was like, "What? Don't give me that." don't give me that now. Don't who are you?
What are we talking about as far as what with the AI thing?
Yeah,
the AI thing, that was women. That was all female. Like I'm right here on the Comedy RVA page. They all hopped on the Comedy RVA page talking shit about me.
Oh, that's a good.
You understand what I'm saying? Like literally, everybody was like, "Oh yeah, this." I can literally read some of this shit. It was funny to me. It's just like, who the fuck are you, motherfuckers?
So hold on,
y'all don't even add up.
Did you retort on it?
I never said nothing. I understand the white play. I understand if I say anything, I'm the fucking beast that did some wild shit. Like, oh, he's overreacting. I never said nothing to nobody.
But all right. So in some,
and I run into them, and then they change. It's like, oh well, I'm sorry. I didn't because my energy, my spirit, and I don't even got to say nothing. That's the whole thing. That's why it's so interesting. I'm not no big bad motherfucker. I'm just trying to be humble and do comedy and make great shows and do theme shows. Motherfucker just doing a regular comedy show. They doing it with their little whack ass flyer. My flyer's moving, and I got bitches shaking ass on my flyer. That's dynamic. What are you talking about? I asked you. I said, "Is this okay with you?"
They didn't like the fact that they had girls shaking asses on the flyer.
It's white bitches with white people
shaking ass.
Yeah, and it's not them though. That's the thing that blows my mind. It's like, yo, we're living in the AI age. So I'm using you as an idea to promote something to make, it's a little salacious, but I asked you. I didn't just say,
so it was a female comment?
Yeah, these
that had a
female
problem.
Comics. They didn't have a problem till the fucking comedy consulate came and was like, no, we shouldn't do that. Like, oh, you made me look crazy. No matter how crazy I make you look, I bring you back to what you look like before it's over. It starts with you. Some weird shit happens in the middle. You're not sucking the dick.
Did you superimpose the comic's face on it?
I just type in.
You pixeled it?
No, I just type in. I just take the one picture. This is what I was doing. I was taking the one picture. I forgot what app I was using. And then I would put AI, in like crazy. It's all AI. So that's what I'm saying. It's like a small-minded thing. And I take the thing, I put in my prompts. I want them shaking ass. I want to be
devil's advocate for a second.
Yeah, do
it's
that.
Devil's advocate. I'm about to do crazy. I'm about to do
that
crazy
shit. I'm with it. I'm all about crazy.
Like when I'm on a porn tube, right? When I'm watching some porn.
What's your favorite porn?
I like big black ass women, big ass women.
That is so boring. I never heard nobody just say, I just like big black ass. You're not into midgets, nigga.
I'm the host, nigga. Hold on. I can't go all the way down.
Let him know who you are, Jay.
You want me to crash the fuck out
off the bone. Yeah, crash that shit out, nigga. That's gonna get you your ratings, nigga. They be like, he was talking about the freaky ass shit.
I'll stumble across some porn, some midget porn.
Man, I like gangbangs. I gangbang hoes in real life. That's what I'm saying. Like, our sexuality is different. So it's like when y'all talk about that's so highly, like that ain't shit, nigga.
Not compared to the flyer compared to.
But these whores really be whoring though. That's what blow my mind. So now it's like, okay. So when you up there and your joke not working, you actually say, "Oh, does anybody suck dick?" And I'm like, "Yo, you actually are who I said you were." It's so ironic. Like Alanis Morissette.
They did. I love her.
I love Alanis Morissette.
But what he did,
isn't it ironic?
But what she did,
don't you think?
She did was
it's like rain. My fault. Go ahead.
On the wedding day,
yes, sir.
when the punch didn't punch, they threw in some gutter shit.
And that's the thing. I'm like, so me having you on there doing that's the disrespectful thing. But it's so hard to be a female comic. And then shout to Tangy. She said it is hard to be a female comic. But Tangy is fucking funny.
We're not ladies.
When you're funny, and nobody can ever take that away from you.
I've heard some female comic friends over the years say that like it's hard. And this is what I do. If they tell me that, I believe them, and then I do my part to not make it hard for them.
Right.
I ain't gonna do my part to make it easy for you, but I'm not gonna make it hard for you. So if you tell me, and if I've had female comics on previous versions of a podcast with me, or on the same mic with me, or just after a show, and we just sitting talking on the ride back.
Right.
If it's like, yo, Graz, you're a fucking messiah. You're a pig, and I'm like, fuck you. Suck a dick. No, I don't give a fuck. Like that was me back in the day, bro. That was me back in the day. You let me slip out a little bit.
But at the end of the day,
you about to let me come out this jacket.
No, Rizzo getting well old over here. Anybody say anything, this shit turn into drink champs in this motherfucker. But no, this the whole thing though. That's the thing. It's nothing wrong with being a fucking man. At the end of the day, what they try to make some weird shit is you just being a man.
Yeah.
Women like when men are men. They can act like they don't because of all this feminism bullshit. But a man is a man is a man, and a bitch is a bitch is a bitch. That's what my dad taught me that shit, and I'm not gonna go stray away from it because I see what women actually respond to. I'm not fucking crazy.
Well, now we going. There's a whole
women actually respond to. Because listen, this is what I realized.
Don't let her put 2 legs in the pants. Is how it go.
You talking about bitches fucking out of both pants?
That's what it was.
That's ultimate wisdom. My daddy ain't fucking sage. What are you talking about?
Because I mean, honestly, I got my college roommate is on that Kevin Samuels type vibe. Sometimes he comes on and me and him have these conversations about how much grace we should be as men should be given, or how we should take back some of this toxic, draw back some of this what they call toxic masculinity.
Bitches love toxic motherfuckers. I mean, I guess now, maybe
I'm gonna let you explain that.
I guess it's because people say, "Oh, well, you're not healed or she's not healed," but it's still a dynamic. It's a primal dynamic that is with men and women.
Is it fair to say some ladies?
I would go ahead and say some.
All right, there you go.
We talk about 99.9% of these hoes.
Talking about
not
a game.
Because you gotta understand it's primal. Practice. They're trying to take something out of you. The more primal you are, the more manually.
But she's not thinking primal. I mean, some of them are not thinking primal. So what I try to say is get away from the generalizations and say based on my experience,
based on my personal experience.
Some women.
I don't let a woman try to control me in any type of dynamic. Because when they control you and they make you into this docile thing, now you're not attractive anymore. And it's that simple. It's not complicated.
Well, it's not that you're not attractive. You just got to barter for bullshit.
See, that's the thing. But if you a raw ass nigga, like, nah, bitch, eat this dick. Like, I'm about to fuck you right now. Like, you know what I mean? No, you can. It's depending on how you listen. This is what I understood, and this is what I explain this shit. I don't really tell people because I know people can't wrap their mind around it. But me and my homeboy, this is taking no shorts. Come on, baby. I'm gonna keep it raw, real every time. That's me. But my homeboy, he was. This is my homie. Shout to my nigga. He was a person that was mad at his baby mama. He throwing plates at the wall. He mad. I started learning about what was called at the time RSD, real social dynamics.
Mm-hmm.
And when I learned this shit, and then I started going further, I started going into other people, and then it's deeper. And it's just the understanding that what women really respond to is not what Disneyland taught us. Well, popping up with the flowers and all. Like, no, they want women want to be in competition with other women. Women want to be challenged by men. If you're not a challenge, they gonna go suck another nigga dick. Simple as that. It's not complicated. I got motherfuckers. Shout to my other nigga. Like, this is the thing. I get the visuals of it. The understanding comes back to me. This nigga bought this bitch a $500,000 fucking house. And she's like, oh, I need to go find myself. She's leaving and going off to go.
She in my DMs right now. That's
not mine. That's your bitch. That's your shit. But at the end of the day, the nigga don't want to listen to me.
Yeah,
he don't want to listen. I know what it is. Like, you gotta make a bitch. See, listen, I explained. You gotta make a bitch emotion. If you can't make her have an emotional roller coaster, what the fuck are you doing? I'm giving out too much game. No, you're not. I mean, that's too much, bro.
It may be. I don't think it is. But here's what the socials and the internet and the clips are going to say when these clips come out.
My clip's going to be salacious.
Here's what they're going to say to you. Yeah. That all might be well and true, but what about y'all? What about us? Like I did an episode about this.
Every bitch is a y'all.
Yeah, what about
and this is me, but you're the exact same bitch as them, but you acting like you ain't.
I can't deny none of this.
Come on, man.
Look, sometimes, all right, so I'm going to co-sign something I said it. Always used to question when women used to say, I don't trust other women. I was like, why? Because I don't trust them. I was like, but you're a woman. What are you saying about yourself?
Women live to be in competition with other women.
What are you saying that you don't trust a whole sex, that you are part of the sex, the genus of, but for you, unless you're giving me specifics, why are you mistrustful of? I'm not mistrustful.
Because Snoop said it best.
Right, what did he say?
Bitches ain't shit, but hoes and tricks. Nobody ever denied it. Nobody ever.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
I'm not. See, it sounds so crazy me coming off saying this shit because I love women. I don't have a hatred for women. You would think I'm some incel that don't know how to deal with women. When I'm around a woman, I love her. I love her with passion, but I don't put nothing past a bitch because I know a bitch will do anything.
I think
you'll do anything. You know what I mean? Like, fuck out of here. Go ahead.
You been married?
Fuck no.
You don't believe in marriage?
I can't say I wouldn't get married, but this bitch gonna get on her knees for me. I tell you that. She gonna have to get that. Because why would I be submitting to you? I am the man. You're gonna submit to me. Oh, they gonna be like, this nigga's insane.
Well,
I don't give a fuck.
I don't think a woman would. I definitely won't convince you of marriage. That's not.
I will get married one day, but the woman, she gonna be a hellified woman. That's all.
Quit got married again.
Yeah. But you see his woman. His woman, he got. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She a ball. Like, you know what I mean? Shout to Quake, man. Real deal, man.
I say the Quake, but see, you got to be. I think you got to be patient. And I think one of the things I learned as a Gen Xer, man, is you got to be patient, and that's hard. That is a very hard thing to wait for something that you working towards.
That's why I keep fucking these scumbag hoes along the way, man. I be trying that, man. I just be slamming. I know how to really fuck too.
You know they got all kinds of do shit out here, man.
Come on, what you talking about?
Fucking these bitches.
Oh, you talking about getting diseases and shit?
Nigga,
oh man, no, God don't let my dick work if it ain't. My dick will not work for a bitch that got a disease. At least it's not a death-defying disease. It won't work.
Look, I remember when I was in the office and just off topic, going on something else. And
yeah, please let's leave this because they're gonna think this nigga is.
No, I'm going on. I'm staying on.
Let's go.
I'm at the office, I'm working, and I was just, and I go look at the news on my desktop, and the first thing I see is some shit about monkeypox. And I say, what is monkeypox? Yes, and so I click on the link about monkeypox, and I'm seeing how this because I can read. I do my own research, and you can't believe everything off the internet, by the way. But, I did my own research, and here's what I think is happening. Niggas was going over to these East Asian or Southeast Asian countries and having sex with lady boys and prostitutes and women of the nights and all kinds of stuff. And who knows what happens in that cesspool, that petri dish of fucking.
Right, no bullshit.
And you fly back to Europe or the United States and you hook up with somebody. Next thing you know, monkeypox is everywhere.
Right. I think if it was a chart to be able to show how many people fuck other people and how it you people would do it. He fucking him, and he got a wife, and he fucking it's so. I wish you could see it. It would probably make.
There's a condom like that now. What you mean? There's a condom.
I'm condom. I'm like, what is a condom?
You should have saw your face when I said that. Oh no, you was like, what the fuck?
It's a family. It's a lineage. It's a dick.
No,
lineage.
it's a condom. I forgot. I think it's the company. I think it's Trojan. So Trojan. Hey, I'll take a sponsorship. They make condoms that upon entry, it could tell you if it'll change color if it has STD. If the person has an STD, even if you have an STD. So if you put on the rubber and you burn a nigga, that shit gonna turn.
You burning, she burning, fuck it. Take that shit off and let's get it in. Piece of shit whore. We'll fuck your brains out. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
That's funny.
That's just who I am, dog. I grew up on porno. My dad, when I was a kid, my dad showed me porno. So all the sexuality, all the prudeness that
Did he say anything?
So I was like, hey, daddy. I was like, daddy, put on Daffy Duck. He was like, oh, son. And he pressed play, man. It was this fat, pregnant white bitch getting slammed. It was a pizza man came over there. As I grow older, I went back over there. I'm older now. I'm watching this old VHS tape of this bitch getting gangbang. That's why I'm in the gangbang. I'm in the wild shit. I'm not a normal motherfucker. I like spitting on bitches. Like, I'm different. I want to piss in your mouth, whore. Where am I going with this? Let me come out. I'm sorry.
You do know, though. You do know that those experiences is what makes you. Is what makes you. Like, it's okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
You're not into piss porn, huh? You never. I'm gonna watch it tonight, nigga. Nah, go ahead. No, you never. See, that's what I'm saying. I be into some weird shit. Like,
I mean, like, I'm one of those guys that if that shit was, if it, I'm gonna watch it if it come on, but I'm not seeking it.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? I'm not.
Right.
Well, you got to go into the search bar. If you got to go into the search bar, I'm looking for. Honey, cut the podcast off, please.
Oh, she in?
She's not in, but she gonna it might come out.
Okay, gotcha. I'm like, she watching this?
Yeah, sometimes, trust me, my wife watches everything, bro. And she be like, "You said that." What? And then I say, "Cut it off right now."
She be like, "I like him. Hook him up with my friend. I'm gonna hook up with my friend Thomasina."
Why a friend ain't got to be Thomas?
I don't know. Thomasina.
We is not that old. Like I am not that motherfucking old.
I like him. He got some spunk.
Yeah, Thomasina. Oh my, that's funny, man. Yeah, no, I wouldn't search. Like, what do I search for? I search for. I mean, I keep it simple because
it's big booty bitches.
I know.
I need to see something wild.
I know. Once it came off DVDs and came into
Booty Talk 69.
Yeah, it came online, like in the Twitters and all that. Mm-hmm. I said, "Oh yeah, this is."
I like bitches to eat butt.
Yeah, this
man butt. You understand? Like, I want to see you eat man butt. You dirty fucking whore.
I thought I had a bad mouth, but you're good one.
I'm sorry, my guy. I don't want to destroy your.
You know what a
podcast.
Russian trombone is?
See, I don't know all the terms.
Oh,
what is that?
no,
actually, I do know. They eating the butt with the back and jack in the front.
Yeah.
It came to me.
A blumpkin. You know what a blumpkin is?
What is that?
All right, bro. A blumpkin is some weird shit. You're taking a shit, and she blowing you off at the same time.
I can hear it because the doodle go bloop. That's why they named it. Exactly. That's crazy.
Now, see, I know these terms because I like dirty comics.
Right.
And I heard these dirty comics say this, and of course, they describe it. Opie and Anthony, and what's my guy? Patrice O'Neal, shit like that.
Yeah, I love Patrice, man. Hilarious. Like people that really push the envelope on what's funny, and make it funny. Like, no matter what you talk about, is it funny? Can you make somebody go where you're going?
That was one comfortable motherfucker in his skin.
Real deal. I wish I was able to meet him.
I wish I was able to meet him too. I consume him and Chappelle. I consumed so much. Chappelle motivated me. I was always a big Richard Pryor guy.
Oh, without a doubt.
Because of my just upbringing.
Hey, bro, do you know, excuse me, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I didn't realize that Dave Chappelle, I just saw a clip today. They said Dave said he opened up for Richard Pryor, which is crazy.
And the clip said that Pryor wasn't on. He didn't have
that day. Right, yeah.
It's just weird. Comedy is stand-up comedy. If done right, it's almost like I can't call it a cult. It's like
definitely a religion.
Yeah, it does something to me. It does something to me when I talk comedy, when I perform comedy, when I write, when I try to attempt to write in my head comedy, because I hate writing shit down.
Right.
But I need to.
You Jay-Z of comedy. You write it in your head. That's all right.
No, that's why the shit don't. That's why I got out. Because motherfuckers was like, yo, you gotta write, you gotta record, you gotta do all this work. And I was like, I'm not working at this shit. But that's where, the rubber meets the road. There are definitely levels, I can say, from my experience from 2005 to 2015. There are definitely levels to this shit.
Right.
And depending on how far you want to go and how dedicated, how committed you are to it, you will do it. So that segues me into the Funny AF, the Netflix special, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Hart put it together. He was an executive producer.
Yeah, man.
And it was a local guy from Richmond, Winston Hodges. I'm gonna give him an
shout out to Winston, man. Yeah, he made it a long way.
He made it to that, and just knowing what it takes to get from a comedy scene to wherever you had to audition to get a spot, and then just to get on TV, that's an accomplishment, right?
Definitely.
But there's also, and there's the butt is not a dig from my point of view. The butt is, we also know as comics that that there's a lot of business behind. It's like remember,
politics.
who was the first American Idol?
Don't give me the line.
Yeah, I don't even know. If you know who the first
Fantasia
Fantasia,
no,
she might have been the second or the third. Might have been Taylor was like Taylor Swift was like
Taylor Swift was American Idol.
Yeah,
ain't that something?
I think Taylor Swift was in America. She lost.
We need some AI up in this motherfucker.
Yeah, I lost. Who? Let me look it up. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Who was the first? I can't see shit. Who is the first?
He got them thick ass glasses. Someone he can't see shit.
I don't wanna.
That's the wine got him.
No, it's because the
glare,
ring light. Kelly Clarkson was the first American Idol
Shout
winner.
to Kelly Clarkson.
Back in 2002, September 4th, 2002 is when she won it. But I'm using the American Idol thing like, okay, she's got talent, but behind the scene, like, because we're in front of the camera right now, but nobody knows what takes place before the camera goes on. How does Leighton get to be in that sitting beside Jay Grizz, or how Kelly Clarkson got to win? Because sometimes you might not be the funniest motherfucker.
You're right. You're right about that. And you know what I took pride in as far as with the funny AF thing, right? It was the fact that when I was watching the show, I knew who was funny. It's like, I know funny. That's the thing. So when it got down to Ron, shout to my guy Ron, man. I didn't have a personal relationship.
The brother with the bush?
Yeah, that's Ron. Yeah, Ron is hilarious. I was sitting
Detroit
in the comedy store. Yeah, sitting in the comedy store with Ron. Yeah, shout to, and listen, man, we talking about them Detroit niggas is funny. Thomas Ward, hilarious comedian. Shout to Thomas Ward. Shout to CP, comedian CP. He's hilarious. These are all people I know from LA. So when I'm sitting there with Ron, I'm sitting in the comedy store having conversations with him. Like it's so interesting to see somebody's trajectory. And it's like, and the other guy I was rooting for was Usama. I'm rooting for Usama because it's funny. It's funny. So when it got to the end, and these are the last two motherfuckers,
I'm gonna have to watch it now.
You gotta watch it, bro. When it got to the end, and these are the last two motherfuckers, it's like, I know what funny is because I'm rooting for Usama. This motherfucker's hilarious. And then Ron, I'm rooting for Ron.
Both of them killed their final set. Both of them.
Man, listen, this is the crazy part. I'm a man of influence. I reached out to Usama. I don't even know Usama. I reached out to him, and I got the text right here. Reached out to him like, yo, proud of you, bro. You did your thing. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, go crazy tonight. I showed him the video of me and my mom watching the joint, and he hit me back. This is the day of a live Netflix special. He hit me like, haha, my guy. You know what I'm saying? And then when he came off stage, after he just went up on his last final performance, I put like a star. I put, you know what I mean, the star eyes and the praying. I put my little thing up there, and he put a like on it. So I'm in contact with him while he's up at Netflix doing his thing. Reached out to Ron the same day. I didn't even realize I wasn't even following Ron back. Just one of them comedy, one of them nights. You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, I reached out to him. I'm like, yo, I'm really proud of you, bro. You went crazy last night because he really showed why he got it. At first, he was doing his thing, and I'm like, but as it came to the end, so the fact that I reached out to both of them, talked to both of them, they both responded to me. And I'm all the way here in little old Richmond, Virginia. But I'm talking to, I love Richmond. But it's just the fact that I got influence like that when I'm talking to the motherfuckers who are the winners of the show on the day of the show. And they responding back to me. I'm sure they got other shit that they could be doing, but they talking with Leighton.
I always, sometimes, let me ask you this. Have you ever like forecasted like circumstances like, when I like this, what you do when I get into this position, I'm going to do this, that, and the third. Like when I make it, or when I reach a short-term goal, I'm going to do this. If I reach a long-term goal, I'm going to do this. Have you ever had those visions in your head?
Yeah, of course. You got to kind of think in that capacity to be able to even have a foresight to think to go further, because you'll get downtrodden by the shit that you got to go through. So you kind of got to see yourself with a further trajectory. And it might not even be comedy for me. That's why when I say I'm bigger than comedy, it's the concept.
Because comedy adjacent.
Yeah, it's like I do comedy. I make comedy shows, but it's like I got other things that God wants me to do. Then I know this is how beautiful the universe and God is. I can walk away from comedy, come back, and he'll spin it back around, and now I'm fucking with the comedians of a lifetime. And I'm putting the comedians that I think are really funny on with comedians who are world-renowned funny because I did God's will. I am a divine sovereign of the Most High God.
Are you?
I truly am.
You said here talking like a preacher.
I am. I'm ordained on paper. You know what I'm saying? I'm ordained in real life. That's what I'm saying when I speak these spiritual things.
After he just gave up to the hoe.
Skull fucking a whore. And talk about the Most High God.
Because that's what the pastor do.
Come on, man.
Come on. What we talking about here?
That we are multidimensional beings. You understand what I'm saying? Practice. We are multidimensional beings. And it sound crazy, but it's like God ain't through with me yet. I don't got to be perfect. God ain't pick up the perfect people I'm still chosen.
No, he chooses, I believe, some of the most wickedest motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So we can then testify to him and about him to others on how we turned or visioned or got the word or got the vision. Like I try not to. Every once in a while, a couple episodes ago, I did a solo episode and I talked about faith because I got disenchanted with the game. You know, and the game it was crazy because it was like somebody hit me up. I had locked in a guest, and then they hit me with something that they couldn't make it. And I always tell folks, I understand. If you can't make it, you can't make it.
You know, I was coming for Jay Grizzo, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, but thank you. And I appreciate you, Layden. But the excuse that I got, I was just like, who
was it? You don't want to say who it was either. I'll tell you, every nigga that goddamn pissed me the fuck off right now. But fuck it, I'm not even giving that energy. You know what I'm saying?
That's because he's still working on me. You got the God in you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's within me, man. I'm for real. I'm under a covenant. That's what people don't understand. I literally listen
because I was finna pull up on the nigga.
Oh yeah,
I was finna pull up on him with my bougie ass.
Right.
And I was just like, I did. This is what I did. I said to myself, I wanted them, how Raekwon say in the album, you think I'm one of them niggas.
Right.
And I get it. I do. I really do. And I didn't.
See, that's the funny thing. I don't take you for that. I feel like you'll do some wild shit. I can see
I used to be a
eyes.
wild boy.
That's what I'm saying. I can see when a motherfucker nutty as shit.
I used to be a wild boy.
You couldn't. I would never try to play.
If it wasn't for my wife or my faith,
yeah.
I
can tell a crazy nigga when I see him. You can look in the eyes. It's in the eyes, Chico.
Yeah. Yeah. You can tell a nigga that have been out to LA.
No bullshit.
Because any other place, I wouldn't pull that shit off in LA. Always had big cats around me. When I say usually bigger dudes, because I'm not a big dude, or dudes that ain't have no problem pulling out the hammer.
Right.
So I was one of the smackers. Right. I smack you. That's the worst thing you can do.
Smack that shit out of a motherfucker.
That's the worst thing you can do to a nigga. Because if you smack a nigga, he got to kill you. He pretty much got to kill you.
Like, you gonna go into your little cave. And, you know what I'm saying?
It's different if he snuffed you with a punch.
Right.
But I would literally smack men and then run behind the shooter.
Oh, word? Yeah. Now you can't scurry off after you smack a nigga.
That was me.
A nigga, I'm a smack and scurry. I smack blood out of nigga face. Like, I've done that shit.
And then because my clique back there, it's like, you ain't gonna do shit.
Word.
You ain't gonna do shit. And that gave me the ability to do that. And then one day I said, I can't do that no more. And my wife had to humble me. And she said, you're not that nigga.
Oh, wow.
You're not that nigga. You know, niggas have gone deeper.
Oh, yeah. No bullshit.
And I was just like, what?
Oh, you mean in the... Oh, wow.
I mean, when I say that, I'm saying to kind of like metaphor in a punch or a joke, is that you can get humbled at any given time.
That's a fact. And that's the thing. I don't ever claim to be I'm not even no tough guy. I'm a good, fun-loving, family-oriented, amazing person. I don't have no ill will or harm towards nobody.
Your makeup is you ain't got time for no. You don't do some bull. You deal with real. You're a real nigga.
It's
you deal with real
genuine.
nigga
It's
shit.
the authenticity, and that's the same thing when it comes to the stage. When I go on the stage, I'm talking authentically. I want somebody like when these people are on stage and they're talking, like, who's gonna remember you? What are you saying that's real and true to the bone that they could be like, wow, this person really impacted me with what they said.
They maybe I think
you got to make people feel something, man. If you can't make them feel nothing, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean?
I think when I see, and I went to a mic Wednesday.
Okay,
right?
where was that?
It was one of them comedy RVA rooms.
Okay, yeah. God bless them.
Yeah, God bless. That's what I say too when I ain't got nothing good to say.
God bless them people, man.
You know, and I always look. I'm a lover of comedy, and I support comedy anywhere I can. And always I'm looking for guests, and I want to talk to more comics on the platform. And I was saying to myself, you know, first off, there's definitely levels to this, and I don't need to be down here. And it made me feel like,
bro, that shit is draining, bro. I've been in them rooms, and it's just like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
It's not ego. It's no ego.
It's nothing about that. It's just understanding comedy and like, yo, y'all are not even trying to be better. Y'all are not working with each other to be better. Y'all are just in here laughing at each other about some shit. It's like, what the fuck is going on? This shit does not work. It's to the point where I know comedy, if you're saying something that's funny, it might not work in that room, but I know it'll work on a room full of people. I know comedy like that.
Yeah.
So that's the thing that's so interesting. Like, and I'm not but I am at the same time.
We work. I mean, we work or practice in a very subjective field.
It is very subjective, and that's why I try not to disrespect nobody with this, because funny is funny, but some shit is fucking not funny at all. And it ain't
I always try to find a giggle, and so even if it now there's some shit I hear, and I'm like, how did you even bring that to the stage?
Right.
Like there's always niche. Niche or niche?
Niche. Yeah.
Yeah. It's always niche comedy. Yeah. It's always motherfuckers, and it's usually not us, but that go places where culture wise I'm like, what? Talk about,
and they be laughing because white people motherfuckers laugh at anything.
Like what?
And that shit is crazy. And you know what's so crazy? I went up in Home Sweet Home not too long ago, and they know I'm like, I'm the big villain, but that's the thing, when they see me, they don't say nothing. They on here, they fucking Twitter finger it up. They like, yeah, he's a piece of shit. Fuck you, fuck your mom, all of this other weird shit.
Wait a minute. You go to a room and they speak respectfully.
No, they don't say nothing to me. They know not to say nothing.
So they don't say nothing to you, but then they'll go
on here. They saying, "Oh man, I can start reading this shit, man. It'll trip you out, man. The shit that they were saying about me."
I don't want to be. I don't want no. It couldn't be prejudicial. It couldn't be prejudicial. Even a
prejudice thing. It's you're doing something that I never seen, and it's too much for me.
It's damaging your rep. It's I don't want anybody to damage my reputation if they don't know me.
Nobody knows me. And that's the thing. I'm coming out of nowhere, and I'm saying, I want you. I collect comedians like Pokemon. Mm-hmm. Come, do this, do that, do that. I don't give a fuck. It's like, and it's some funny comedians out here. I'm not shitting on this Richmond funny. It's some hilarious motherfuckers out here. Okay. Tin Man, fucking, you know what I'm saying? Patrice DeVoe. Mm-hmm. You see him, you know what I mean? Like, fucking Chuck Nephew. You need to get Chuck Nephew on this joint. I asked him, I was like, yo, you been on this? He was like, nah. Get Chuck Nephew on here. Chuck Nephew do a lot of work. He's fucking hilarious.
He's hilarious.
Yeah, man. Chuck Nephew funny, man. Yeah, for sure, man.
I will definitely reach out.
Real deal, man. I'm gonna reach out for you. I'm gonna let him know. I'm like, yo, he.
I usually look. Here was my rule of thumb. Hello. You know me. I think you do anyway. Big shout out to Layden H for coming through, doing this episode of Taking No Shorts podcast. This episode was so much and so good that I couldn't contain it just for the main audience. Layden inspired me, or Layden's episode, Layden H's episode inspired me to create my new Patreon, my old Patreon, or bring it back, because we go there, and sometimes when you go there, you got to pay for it. But don't worry, it's minimal. You got it. So be on the lookout for my Patreon channel. It's probably still up. I took it down because in the early part of the podcast, it was crazy. Episodes 1 through 10. Shout out to 804E, hanging around for all those after hour shots. But pretty much just look at it like B-roll, audio B-roll. And this conversation with Late H was spectacular. I had fun, and I hope you all enjoy it. While I have you here, go ahead and like, share, subscribe anywhere where you find your favorite podcast. And also every Friday around 8:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can catch Taking No Shorts podcast at the following streaming channels. That's Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, all at Taking No Shorts Pod. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, bye-bye.